Welcome to our Mandala universes. I am Carol, and these days I'm leading on Saturdays. But our Mandala universes is a group that meets every single day at 10 a.m. Central Time, 8 a.m. Pacific, and corresponding times around the world. We have friends that come in from Kenya and Ireland and Scotland, sometimes Finland, the Netherlands, and all over the United States to gather together, to draw, to come into community, to check in with each other, with our own feelings, and to draw mandalas. And simply put, mandalas are a circle. And in that circle, we can put words or designs with paint, with ink, with pencils, just silly drawings to express what comes from our head and our heart onto the paper. Good morning, Amy. Amy, your pictures are stunning. And Jenny had commented that you should sell them to travel magazines. My God. The ones you just posted from your Alpine Lake hike, absolutely beautiful. Hi, Kathy. I am in heavy duty baker mode this morning. I've already made blueberry muffins. I'm baking a bread as we speak. Carl's going to take that out of the oven in a couple of minutes. We have some new neighbors that I invited over after mandalas. I'm going to have them over for some coffee and tea and muffins and just get to know them. So that'll be really nice. What is happening with all of you? Everybody's coming in slowly. Good morning, Michelina. I'm so happy to see you. I'm so happy that I figured out how to use this phone to go live. Thanks to all three of you for sure. And I'm Cool is here. Hello. Michelina says I'm running out the door for an early breakfast with Dave. Enjoy. If my friends that are here can possibly check to see that I've put all the right things on here so we have a great group of people, that would really be helpful. Elaine is saying good morning. Amy, can I do that while I'm leading, or can somebody else do it? I'm not quite sure. Alvin is saying good morning from the Bay Area. Lower left. Oh, I see. Okay. Let me see what I could do here. Let me see. Okay, got it now, Amy. Thank you for your help. Thanks, Amy. Deb is here. Good morning. Amy and Kathy are giving me some directions. I really appreciate it. I think we're good now. So how's everybody checking in today? I'm checking in well rested and excited I have a reading for you all. I get Real Simple magazine, and they have a whole bunch of people, well-known authors that have written thank you notes. So I'm going to read one of those today. And I think Miss M is not here yet, but I do want to say rabbit, rabbit, rabbit. It is Saturday, November 1. Cannot believe that already. just for you, particularly younger people, in case you don't know it, time goes faster as you get older. It's flying. Amy's feeling stiff. Well, that's surprising given how much you exercise. Get out there and walk, I know. Michelina turned on subscribers mode. Thank you. I did that too. And Amy's saying rabbit, rabbit, rabbit. It is a beautiful day here in Illinois. And hopefully get out and take a walk. Went to a little Halloween gathering last night and had fun. And now we move on. Oh, Amy said, I hurt my shoulder the other day. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. Did you take a fall? Kathy's checking in, very November-y, stormy and wet on the Oregon coast. Oh, are you going to see Deb? Or have you seen Deb already? Elaine says, feeling a bit grumpy, need a something. Well, this is all I can give you. I don't know if that's going to be enough. Leticia is checking in and saying, good morning, lovelies. I'm so happy to be with you. You all make me smile so much. We'll wait another minute or two. And Kathy saw Deb on Tuesday. How nice. Amy says, virtual hug, Elaine? Yeah. Here, let me send one. Hug, yeah, hug. Deb is saying, checking in, Halloween recovery necessary. Wow. Crazy party, Deb, huh? Got my bowl today. I think I had it last Saturday too. Elaine says, y'all are enough, if only for a short while. Well, we'll give you what we can, Elaine. Sending out good vibes. I wish you could smell my house right now. It smells like blueberry muffins and fresh bread. Yummy, yummy. Let's take some time to ground. So wherever you are, whether you're still in bed or outside in nature or inside a comfy home, relax. If you want to close your eyes, go ahead and do that. I'm going to make sure my shoulders are far away from my ears. And I'm breathing in a little deeper than I normally do. With the exhale being a bit longer than the inhale. Oof. And maybe an audible exhale. I feel the need to shake out my hands, my shoulders, my legs, my head. And listen to the bowl and feel the vibrations. You can keep your eyes closed if you like, or you could begin to draw. I'm going to read to you a thank you note from Barbara Kingsolver. Dear Forrest, every day I work at my desk facing the window, and there you are facing back. Standing tall on our mountain, dressed in so many colors of green, I would need new words to account for them all. So many leaves, all facing forward like books in a shop window, each one holding its own creative vocations inside, drinking sunlight and making the sugars of life, the air of a world, the oxygen I breathe. I understand that I could not live without you. Every minute, every day, I take in what you give away, and you ask me for nothing. Maybe you don't care what I'm doing in here, sheltered under beams made of your dead brethren. My chair, my desk, even my floor, you cradle me completely. I pace back and forth on your fallen kin while I make up thoughts that will ask one day to be printed on the macerated hearts of your fallen kin. I'm sorry. Or maybe you talk about me. I've learned about the secret language you share, whispering to each other about a wasp, a threatening beetle, a change in the weather. I'm more than a little daunted to know that there is so much talk on our mountain, so much knowledge of colossal and microscopic things, discussed in a language that's beyond my capacity to imagine. Every day when I go outside to bathe a while in your calming shade and mysteries, maybe you feel my presence, a heaviness on your roots. Maybe you whisper about me. But I don't think so. Your quiet grace reminds me I'm not the center of things. You will always be there, outreaching, outstanding, out-whispering, outlasting anything I might be or know or invent or dream about. Always there with your own steady business, so much bigger than me, but still folding me in, exhaling into my lungs every breath I'll ever take. If I can't call this love, I'm asking for too much. Thank you. Barbara Kingsolver. I will post that. And if you haven't started already, I invite you to begin drawing your mandala. And I'll catch up on the comments because quite a few had come in. Leticia is talking to Amy saying, hope your shoulder heals quickly, Amy. And Michelina says, I love you all. Bacon is calling post-show recovery breakfast. And Elaine says, party next door raged on to at least 3 a.m., but I don't think that's my grump today. That would be my grump. Deb says, 2 costumes all day and only 1 margarita. First adult party in a long time. A band was fun. Kathy saying goodbye to Michelina. Elaine is saying thanks for the hugs, y'all. Pamela is saying, morning, too many sweets yesterday. Hangover for me, otherwise feeling okay. And Leticia is asking Michelina, how did the show go? And Pamela says, thought about you last night, Michelina, and your show. And Amy is saying, hope you had a great show, Michelina. I think Michelina may be gone. She may be eating that delicious bacon. And Miss Feather, I know I should know who you are. Are you Claudia? I'm not sure. And she says, what a beautiful reading. And thank you. I thought it was a very appropriate reading. And Amy, I thought of you when I first read this because you are spending so much time outdoors and you are just getting to love every moment that nature can offer. That's a wonderful thing. Oh yeah, Miss Feather is Claudia. Hello. Hello, hello. We have a full 15 minutes to draw. Oh, Susanna is here. And she says, hello, nice to join you guys. We're happy to have you, Susanna. Just had a nice reading. Maybe you could listen, or maybe you're listening, or you can listen again later on by one of my favorite authors, Barbara Kingsolver. Amy's saying, yeah, nature's pretty amazing. And I think revealing even more amazingness the more time I spend in it. Yes, it certainly seems that way. And I know I, for one, am living vicariously through your beautiful adventures and photographs. They are amazing. You are seeing some things that I probably will not see in person. But I will say the Alpine Lake that that you recently put up as a photograph, I'm very excited. We recently made a decision to go to the Canadian Rockies next summer. And I think we're going to see some amazing things on our trip too. Yeah. Elaine is saying, oh, trees. I need trees. Need more something for sure. Haha, she says. Yeah. I'll be right back. I got to check my bread. You know what? I could take you with me to check my bread. I can show you. I can show you what I've been making today. So I've got these are half of my blueberry muffins. A whole bunch. I used frozen blueberries, so the batter's all blue. And here's my bread. And I'm going to take it out of its container, hopefully without burning myself. Ah, very good. That is done. I wish you could smell this. Oh my God, I wish you could smell this. This is just incredibly delicious smell. Y'all have to come here to Illinois sometime, and I'll bake all these things in person for you. Claudia saying, coming with Carol. Yeah, Claudia, I'd love to have you here. I'd love to have any of you here. It would be a delight. Truly. I love having company. Amy says, oh, Carol, the Canadian Rockies are one of the most beautiful ranges I've ever seen. Yeah, that is what I keep hearing, so I can't wait to see it firsthand. And Elaine says, oh, yay, for a tour. Oh, and Amy is saying, I'm going to love it there. Yes, but it's not till next August, so got a lot of things going on in between now and then. And Amy says, beautiful, doughy deliciousness. Yeah. And Claudia's saying, coming with. And she's talking about the cooking. Yep. It does look yummy, and It is yummy. You guys that have been on the retreat have had my bread. I've made that bread and brought it up to the retreat. So that is good. Susanna is saying, I'm treating myself and will definitely make a trip there soon. Wow. Are you coming to the United States, Susanna? Oh, I think there are so many of us that would love to host you and show you around. That would be such a pleasure to do. And Claudia is saying, it's a quick pop in. Have a great day all. You too, Claudia. Enjoy your day. Enjoy those puppies and babies. And Susanna says, yes, I am planning to. Well, if you come to the Chicago area, well, if you come this time of year, you're going to be in for a shock weather-wise because it's going to start getting very cold. It's not that cold now, but it's, I'm sure, way colder than it is in Kenya already. So it's about 45 degrees Fahrenheit here today. So, and it's just going to get colder. But I've got coats for you if you come, Susanna. Keep you warm. That wouldn't be a problem. Pamela says, you're always welcome at my home, Susanna. Pamela's home would be much more amenable weather-wise because she lives in a much warmer part of the U.S. Susanna, have you been to the United States ever? Our landscapes are vast and quite varied. If you're able to see the pictures that Amy has recently posted, I mean, that is, she's seeing some of the best of our country. Susanna's saying thanks in advance. What a joy that would be to have you. Trying the Laura method with my paint right now. I just have really simple watercolors, but I know that she's put down water first and then has added the color in. So I'm trying that out today to see how that goes. And Susanna is saying, no, she's never been abroad. She's only visited Uganda and Tanzania, which I'm sure are amazing. Already 24 minutes after. It's a little early, but if there's anything that's coming up in your mandala that you wish to share, you can put that right in to the chat, and I'll make sure I share it with everybody. Elaine says, Susanna, if you come, we can all have a weekend together somewhere. What better occasion for a Mandala weekend? Oh, I agree on that. And Susanna, saying she has only been to Uganda and Tanzania, but she said, I am starting to travel. I am keener on things for personal gains as I approach 50 years. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. And Deb is starting us off with words for her mandala. I am willing to restore and restore. And Amy is sending love to Susanna. Susanna says, I've been lost in community transformation. I almost forgot to live. You guys should see my smile. Well, send us a picture. We'd love to see it. Elaine says, I am willing to channel my patience and find joy, joy, and more joy in the littlest of things. Pamela, speaking to Susanna, says, so good to hear you're shifting attention to you. What a balance you're noticing. Yeah, this is my mandala today. I'm not quite sure. Kind of looks like a planet or something. I'm not quite sure what it is. Pamela says, I think I'm channeling Amy's adventures. I've got an expansive mountain range. And Amy is sending lots of love and stars and hearts to Elaine. And there are hearts that are flying already. We have 3 minutes left, plenty of time if anybody wants to add any more words. Amy, where are you right now? I know you're on the West Coast somewhere, but I don't know exactly where. Maybe you're not quite sure. You're just in a beautiful place, and that's probably all that matters. Currently, you're at Death Valley National Park. Nice. Pamela is sending love. This is probably a good time of year to be there. It's not too hot. Yeah. I will be sure to post this reading that I did on our Instagram page. And I think I'll leave you with one other reading. I'm going to pull from my Divine Abundance cards and just pull a random card. And let's see what it says. I'll mix them up. I'm going to pull it from the middle of the pile. I'm not even going to look at it, and I'm going to show it to you. So there it is. It says, Inner Child. Allow me to give compassion and love to that little one. Let me attend to its deepest needs and feelings. That's the inner child card. And Pamela says, my words for today are peace, and with Pamela, I wish everyone just that. Peace in your heart and in your soul. I hope you have a wonderful day. And I'll see you in the ethers. And I'll see you next Saturday. I'm going to be amongst the trees next Saturday. I'm going to be at Starved Rock State Park, so hopefully we'll have service so I can lead from there. Love you all. Bye for now.